Howdy tubers, happy Sunday. Finished up the Wizard Tower, but really wanted to get a video out today and wasn't sure what to build. Red Rock on Reddit suggested I build a keep that the tower came from, which is an awesome idea. I might get to that in the future, but right now I wanted to work on something for a larger piece that we're working on. It needs a couple small pieces, like these little boats. I love the suggestion of the tower, or the keep that the Wizard's Tower came from, with like a cavity left in it from where it ripped out, the earth moat. But that sounds like a lot of work at the moment. But I really like that idea. I think I might do that in the future. But anyway, you know the deal. Kind of like a door. I just covered this boat-shaped hunk of cardboard and popsicle sticks, and then tried to get a bigger popsicle stick to curve around the outside to look like a hole. These Sunday builds, I start with no plan. I just plug the hot glue gun in, and while it heats up, grab some stuff and start going. So this didn't really work out very well. It didn't want to stay. So instead, I scratched that and worked the popsicle stick for a while until it's already got that curvature. Made two of them to do both at the same time. And then kind of hold it in place with a jig made out of zip ties. Gotta love zip ties. It's like duct tape in a can. And really, by the time I get them on there, the glue is probably dry anyway. Alright, just going to cut a little piece for the front out of the leftover popsicle stick. Now see, look at that. It always splits when I try to make a small piece. DMG always says like, oh, it's just normal scissors and just a normal technique. Use the back. Everybody always asks him. I think he does have secret scissors that he doesn't want the rest of us to know about. So instead, I'll just score and snap, which is usually what I do for small pieces. He always cuts like those little pieces for the treasure chest and all those little short pieces, and no problem at all. Never works for me. I'm suspicious. So try that on the outside, try it on the inside. Don't really like it, scrap it altogether after all that trouble, and just go with a square hunk of wood cut to length. And pretty effectively cut this stuff with a sharp blade. There you go, that looks pretty boaty. Put way too much hot glue in there, burn yourself, and good to go. Put the back on, the aft, is that right? Port, starboard, left and right, stern and aft? I don't know. Whatever that is. Put the ass of the boat on. I'm going to put the illusion of a seat in there, sort of just to give some more definition. Make it pop a little bit. Make sure a mini will fit in there. You gotta have a mini on hand when you're doing this stuff. Alright, now over to the grinder to shape it up a little bit. This might be a bad idea, but like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. So you got safety goggles on, it's important, and whoop! Yeah, vibration. Bound to happen with the grinder. So get that set up a little better. Good. Just going to shape that up a little bit around the front. Smooth some edges and I'm just going to use the natural width of that wheel to put some little notches in it. Not sure why. Just felt like the right thing to do. Yeah, boaty. I'm going to go for the bigger one. Same principle applies. Just cover that sucker in popsicle sticks. Now somehow in doing this, I kind of lost the curvature on the bow that I wanted, so I had to trim up that other side. Now it's a pretty straight angle, which means it's just too tight of a transition to get that curve. So, even though I kind of don't want to, I'm just going to cut that and have all straight pieces. And it looks pretty crappy, but we've come this far. We're going to go ahead and finish it, and it'll probably see some table time until I build something better. Alright, same deal. Just shape it up a little bit. The combination of the hot glue and sawdust on the grinder did kind of round those corners a little bit on the outside, and I think filled the gap enough that when I paint it, you probably won't notice quite so bad. Same deal here, just going to put a couple faux seats just for something else to catch on the paint job so it looks interesting. Hot glue them in place, kill the wisps, pull off extra globs of glue while it's still warm. Make sure a mini fits in between there. Alright. Then just take some implement and scratch the hell out of them. You want to go in the same direction to sort of simulate wood grain. It really gives something for the dry brush to catch on, and something for the dark shadow to sink into, and sort of fools you that there's more detail there than there really is. Alright, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. We got a little contest going when we hit 100 subscribers. Alright.